Have you ever wondered how some men seem to remain calm and composed, no matter what life throws at them? Their secret might just be Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that's as relevant today as it was 2,000 years ago. Stoicism is not just about reading and understanding. It's about living and acting. It's a practical toolkit for building mental strength and resilience in the face of life's challenges. Stoicism teaches us how to be better men, not just in theory, but in practice. How often do you find yourself worrying about things beyond your control? This is where the Stoic concept of the dichotomy of control comes into play. Stoicism teaches us that some things are within our control while others are not. Imagine you're a tea kettle. You can control the water inside you. You can heat it, cool it, or pour it out. But you can't control the fire underneath you. That's like life. We can control our actions, our responses, our attitudes, but we can't control the actions of others, the weather, or the traffic on our commute. Understanding this dichotomy can lead to a profound sense of inner peace. It's like finally finding the off switch for your worry machine. It's liberating to know that we're not responsible for all the world's ills. By focusing on what we can control, we empower ourselves to make real, impactful changes in our lives. Ever felt overwhelmed by your emotions? Stoicism offers a path to mastering those feelings rather than becoming their slave. Let's dive into how it does this. Stoicism teaches us that our emotions are not wild beasts to be tamed, but rather, they are the natural responses to our thoughts and perceptions. So, if we want to change our emotional responses, we need to start by changing our thoughts. Imagine you're stuck in traffic. You could choose to be frustrated, or you could see it as an opportunity to listen to a new podcast, or just enjoy the quiet. That's Stoicism in action. It's about shifting perspective and choosing not to be disturbed by things outside of our control. By practicing this, we can achieve emotional balance. Even in the face of adversity, we can maintain an inner calm, like a tranquil sea in the midst of a storm. With Stoicism, we can become masters of our emotions, not their slaves. Ever felt like life's challenges are insurmountable? Well, Stoicism offers a refreshing perspective. It encourages us to see challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Imagine you're a runner training for a marathon. The steep hills, the rough trails, the punishing weather, these aren't just obstacles. They're the very conditions that forge a stronger, faster, more resilient runner. They're the stepping stones to your success. Now, apply this same thinking to life's challenges. That tough project at work, it's a chance to develop new skills. A falling out with a friend, an opportunity to practice forgiveness and empathy. This Stoic mindset isn't about dismissing the difficulty of these situations. It's about recognizing that within every challenge, there's a potential for growth, for learning, for progress. So the next time you encounter a hurdle, don't just see it, seize it. In the Stoic mindset, every obstacle is an opportunity waiting to be seized. Ever wondered how to put Stoicism into practice in your daily life? It's simpler than you might think. Let's take a look at a few practical Stoic practices that can be woven into your everyday routines. First up, we have the practice of negative visualization. It's not as dreary as it sounds, I promise. This practice involves imagining worst-case scenarios and asking yourself, what would I do? This helps you prepare for life's curveballs and fosters resilience. Next, we have the practice of voluntary discomfort. This could be as simple as skipping that second cup of coffee or as challenging as taking a cold shower in the morning. By willingly facing discomfort, you become more resilient when discomfort is thrust upon you. Lastly, let's talk about daily reflection. Take a few moments each day to reflect on your actions, decisions, and emotions. This helps you identify areas for improvement and fosters growth. Remember, Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's a lifestyle. Ever felt trapped by negative thoughts? Well, Stoicism offers a powerful technique to combat this, reframing our thoughts. You see, the way we interpret events in our lives can dictate our emotional responses to them. Let's consider an example. Imagine you've just been handed a challenging project at work. You could view this as a daunting task, causing stress and anxiety. Or you could reframe your thoughts, seeing it as an opportunity to grow and showcase your skills. In another situation, let's say you've experienced a personal setback. It's easy to wallow in self-pity, but Stoicism teaches us to see these moments as tests of our resilience, pushing us to become stronger and more robust. By reframing our thoughts, we change our perspective. We turn obstacles into opportunities, setbacks into stepping stones, and challenges into chances for growth. With Stoicism, we learn that our perspective is a powerful tool for inner strength. Ever thought about your own mortality? It's a chilling thought, isn't it? But don't fret, Stoicism has a different perspective. Stoics see mortality not as a grim end, but as a powerful motivator. Imagine if you knew the exact date of your demise, wouldn't you live differently? You'd probably prioritize what truly matters, right? That's the Stoic take on mortality. It's a reminder to live fully, to seize the day, not in a reckless, thrill-seeking way, but in a manner that brings meaning and fulfillment. Stoics believe that the awareness of our mortality can help us live with urgency, to appreciate the present moment, and to let go of trivial worries and trivial pursuits. In essence, Stoics suggest living each day as if it could be your last, but not out of fear. Instead, it's about embracing life, making each moment count, making decisions that align with your values, and focusing on what you can control. Stoicism teaches us not to fear death, but to use it as a guide for living a meaningful life. Who are your role models? Think about it. Are they modern-day celebrities or historical figures? Maybe they're close to home, like a parent or a mentor. Now let's journey back in time and meet some great men who embodied Stoic principles. Take Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor and philosopher. He faced adversity with resilience and grace, turning obstacles into opportunities. His meditations serve as a timeless guide for personal growth. And then there's Epictetus, born a slave but rose to become one of the most influential Stoic philosophers. Despite his hardships, he mastered his emotions and focused on what he could control. Let's not forget Seneca, a statesman who embraced mortality and lived a fulfilling life. His writings continue to inspire us to reframe our thoughts for inner strength. These great men and many others lived their lives embodying Stoicism. By learning from these Stoic men of history, we can strive to be better men ourselves. Ever struggled with communication in your relationships? Well, you're not alone, but here's the kicker. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, can be your 21st century communication coach. Stoicism schools us to focus on what's within our control, our actions, reactions, and attitudes. When it comes to communication, this means we're in the driver's seat. We can choose to listen actively, to respond thoughtfully, and to express our own feelings with clarity and respect. Stoicism also encourages us to seek understanding before being understood. This simple shift in perspective can do wonders for your communication skills. Instead of rushing to make your point, take a moment to truly understand the other person's viewpoint. This breeds empathy and mutual respect, the foundations of effective communication. Furthermore, Stoicism reminds us to stay calm amidst disagreements. Remember, you can control your reactions. So why not choose patience over anger? Stoicism teaches us to communicate effectively, leading to stronger relationships. And isn't that what we all want? What does success mean to you? Now let's take a moment to think about that. In a world where success is often measured by material wealth and social status, Stoicism offers us a refreshing perspective. Stoicism teaches us that true success isn't about how much we have, but about how much we appreciate what we have. It's about finding contentment in our own actions and decisions, rather than in external validation. It's about living in accordance with our values, pursuing virtue and wisdom, and maintaining tranquility amidst life's storms. So, Stoicism urges us to redefine success. It encourages us to focus on cultivating inner strength, resilience, and integrity, rather than chasing after fleeting worldly gains. It reminds us to appreciate the simple joys of life, to live in the present, and to find meaning in our own personal growth and self-improvement. Stoicism redefines success, focusing on what truly matters in life. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's a way of life that can transform how we approach challenges, relationships, success, and even our own mortality. From mastering our emotions to turning obstacles into opportunities, we've explored the breadth and depth of Stoic wisdom. Remember, it's about building resilience, reframing thoughts, and finding strength in adversity. Don't stop here, delve deeper into Stoicism. By embracing Stoicism, we can become stronger, more resilient men ready to face whatever life throws at us. Savored this video? Fancy another? Click the on-screen video for an even deeper dive into fresh territory. Your support is like a warm cuppa on a brisk day. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, ring that bell for the latest content. Cheers for watching.